next story, and that is Ray Rice is in the news again. You may remember a couple months ago he got in trouble for having a video leaked on TMZ where it shows him dragging his unconscious girlfriend out of a Atlantic City elevator. And the story later came out that he had hit his girlfriend unconscious. That is why he had to drag her out of the Atlantic City. And I'm not laughing because domestic violence is funny. It's just the way the press conference went recently to announce that there were no charges being filed and everything. And it was very comical because these two characters, Ray Rice and his now wife, she was his fiance at the time, and I guess she decided it was a good idea to marry him, came out and pretty much blamed it on her.
Both of them?
Yes, pretty much both of them blamed it on her. And because Ray Rice came out and he apologized to the Ravens organization for being embarrassing. He apologized to his team. He apologized to the fans. No apology to her. And then she came on and said, I deeply regret my part in this, and this was really kind of my fault. And then their lawyer came on and said that, hey, even if they did press assault charges against Ray, Ray would win because it was self-defense, because she hit him 10 times before he hit her once. And I say to that, bull crap. Bull crap. Yeah, she could hit him 1,000,000 times, and I still don't think it's justifiable for him to reach back and haymaker her unconscious.
Yeah, I mean, in general, that's inappropriate. Obviously, she didn't hit him to the extent that he was going to suffer a concussion or anything. Um, well, at least as far as I'm aware. And is she some kind of bodybuilder or something? Like, he's a
No.
football player. I mean,
Yeah,
come
he's
on.
a 220-pound football player who works out every day, and I believe she's probably soaking wet, like 110 pounds. So, yeah, when you double their weight, yeah, you just got to take a couple punches. That's what you got to do, Ray. I don't care
Or find
what's
some
going
other
on.
like, you hold back her hand so she's not hitting you. Something. You don't need to strike. You know.
Yeah, or you know what? Just
Or
cover
walk off
up.
the elevator.
Cover up,
Walk off.
cover up, and walk off the elevator. Exactly. And situation is defused. But no, 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 no. He reached back and hit her, and then his lawyer said that it wasn't his fault. So I just kind of a little disappointed by Ray because Ray has been an outstanding citizen since he's entered the NFL. He has not gotten in trouble with anything. You always see him in different charities and groups, especially community groups around Baltimore, really trying to help out inner city youth. He's been, a model NFL player up until this point, and had he come out and said, "Look, I'm human. I'm stupid. I was drunk. She was drunk. I'm not excusing what I did. What I did was inexcusable. I should never have laid hands on my wife, my future wife. But it happened, and I'm going to counseling or something to get over these issues." I might have respected him a little more. But no, he came out and said, "Not my fault. Your fault." He didn't. That's not verbatim, but
I mean, granted, she said the same thing, and we had to kind of go with that, so she agreed with it. But that also doesn't speak well for what might be going on. But I guess it's not going to court. We're only gonna ever get what they say of it, and we kind of have to go with that. But like we've said, it just nothing seems to add up to this being an excusable situation, and the
yeah.
way that he handled it, even if he didn't care, even if their relationship is great, even if really she is stronger than we think, like, come out and say that it was a mistake. Just put it out there so that
Say you were wrong.
yeah.
Say you were wrong. That's what I'm looking for. This is America, land of the second chances. Admit to your mistake and let's move on. I mean, and again, if she decided it was worth it to be with him, who are we to judge? But just, words from my fans, we have a hard line. A hard line. You won't see us really getting mad with most people, but when you step over that line, we throw the book at you, even though it's a really soft book. It's like a paperback. We don't really have hard books that we throw here at Words from My Face.
No, we don't. We're not very big on the book throwing. However, sometimes word gets to one of our associates who is bigger on the chainsaw front.
I mean, yeah, we can't control him. We can't. He just does what he does. So that's Chewbacca for you. Wookiees. But let's move it on to
Yeah, we
another.
never know what's going to happen there.
Let's move it on to another story that